Hello guys, and welcome to the session on HP Tronics. If you have gone through the last couple of videos, you must know how to use an Arduino microcontroller now. Means, you now know how to connect, write a sketch, and upload it to the board. Today in this video we will be learning using a sensor with an Arduino. Specifically, DHT11 humidity and temperature sensor. Let's make the connections that are required. There is not much to do here. Plug in the Arduino Nano onto the breadboard, or if you are making a project then you can even directly solder the sensor on the Nano, or any other Arduino. What all we are doing in this video stands same for any other Arduino board. This is the DHT11 sensor. This is the small breakout board of the sensor. It is inside the blue plastic casing. This sensor can be used in projects where you want to monitor the ambient temperature. This is not meant for high temperature environment. For all the details on this sensor you can refer its data sheet, the link to which is in the description below. You can see the 3 pins on the breakout board. Here I am using male to female jumper cables in order to connect the sensor and the Arduino. Let us now see the pins of the sensor closely. You have the VCC or power pin in the middle, and signal and ground on the either side of it marked by S and negative sign respectively. We will use jumper cables to connect it to the board. It is a good practice to use jumper cables or even wires based on the colors. This makes it easy to locate a problem in the project which require a lot of wiring. The 3 jumper cables are connected to the sensor, brown to ground, red to VCC, and orange to signal. Let's make the connections to the Nano too. VCC will be connected to 5 volts pin of the Nano and ground to ground. The signal pin is connected to pin 3 of the Nano. No matter what project you make, keep the ground common to all the components. You can have a glimpse of the connections to get a better idea. Now let's move to the PC and see what have to be done on the software side. Remember I told you about the libraries of the sensor that come handy while working with them. Here we will be using DHT library. Let me show you how you can download the library. There is the link to the library in the description below. Download the zip file from there. Go to Sketch option in the IDE and select Include Library. There you will have an option of Add.zip library. Click on that and browse the downloaded zip file. Just select that and it's done. I have already done that, so it's showing me an error. Now let's write the program. First of all we will include the library which we added just now. Now initialize the sensor and give a name to it. Here I am using DHT in caps. Now let's define the pin number. Here I am showing you a different approach for initializing the pointer to the pin. Remember we connected the signal to pin 3. Now we write the setup function. Here we will initialize the serial communication of the Arduino with the PC at the defined baud rate written in the brackets. Here, 9600. Then we will write a command which will be executed only once after the board is switched on. Here we are writing the serial print command. Serial print will let Arduino write on the serial monitor. And writing LN after the print moves the cursor to the next line after writing the statement. Now moving to the loop section of the program. Here we will write the commands to be executed in a loop. First we initialized an integer variable check, and gave it a function dht.read and in brackets the pin number. Here we could write 3 in brackets if we would not have initialized the pin number earlier. But, it is a good practice to do so, as it makes easy to modify the program if in case we change the pin afterwards. Now let's write the humidity and temperature values from the sensor. There are always some set of command syntaxes that one has to follow when using a library. So here we will also have to do the same. Here we have dht.humidity, 1, and dht.temperature, 1, for humidity and temperature respectively. These commands will gather the info from the sensor. See how library does all the jobs and we just have to write 2 commands. We want to have correct readings from the sensor and hence should give it time to gather it for us. So, we will introduce a delay of 2 seconds in the program. I have even written a print command so as to have a break line in between to differentiate 2 eating. Now let's save the program. After that, compile the program for your board. Make sure that the Arduino you are using is selected. After the sketch is compiled, connect the board to the PC. Here, I am using the Nano. When that's done, select the port to which the Arduino is connected, and then, finally, we will upload the sketch. The sketch is uploaded successfully onto the board. Now let's see what data is sent by the Arduino to the PC. For that, we will open the serial monitor. You can open it by pressing Ctrl, Shift, and M, or by pressing the magnifying glass on the top right corner. Sorry. There is a problem in the placement of the println command. Let us just correct that and then it will be all fine. That is all. Now let's upload the sketch and see if it solved the problem. Opening the serial monitor, you can see that the serial print command which was written in the setup function is executed only once when the serial monitor is opened. After that, the humidity and temperature readings will be displayed after every 2 seconds, separate by the dash line. Now we will observe the change in the readings of the sensor. I will just hold the sensor in my hand, and observe the change in the readings. You can see the increase in humidity and temperature. Now watch it decrease. This is how we use the DHT11 sensor with the Arduino. It is up to you how you embed it into your project. This would be it for this video, guys. Do like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to tap the bell icon to get notified for the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.